At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this. Game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers, it's... They are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 35-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Warren once more. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Play action with Rodgers. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Coming out, throwing is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Run. Hey, 180! Alert! Hurry! Stop!
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Trying to get outside here with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 6, 3, 18.
Now here's Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
King. Up, 180. Regular. Pistol. Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. Trying for the deep ball. Has it down close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets this to Woods. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Warren. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route just like that.
First down, here's Baker.
You look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on second and 10, Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third down, here's Mayfield. And once again, they can't connect. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Here we go, it's Mayfield. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Baker throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run.
Now here's Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Baker now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. On the give, this is Irving. He's got to gain a 6 there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Right back to Irving now. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
So it looks looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but the little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last minute.
He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to push one deep. He's got it deep downfield. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it the 15-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Rodgers here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Gets this one to Fryermuth, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
First down, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
33-yard line.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Jump to 18.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last two drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Hey, we're 33. Scott.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Buying some time right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Steelers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First down throw by Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And the Buccaneers clogging up the throwing lanes. We got 6 DBs out there. Third down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hey, we're 33. Watch out.
They give to Irving, left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
20. Hey, alert. Regular. Stop.
Once again, Irving. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Run. Hey, 180. Alert.
Third and long for him here. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Has it down close. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running left, this is Irving. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Hey, alert. 180. Regular. Kings. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Mayfield throwing on fourth. Escapes the pocket. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get ever in a big moment.
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They go for the hurry-up offense here. The Steelers calling their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurry!
3rd and long, Mayfield. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
But it brings up 4th down.
Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down at the near.
They've got a man in motion. First down, here's Baker. He beams one, deep right side. Big gain downfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He's got his man. This is Austin. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Warren here from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On the return, here's Palmer. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey, come on, regular.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
42. Steelers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
319.
Rodgers here off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Play action with Rodgers. He throws a bullet deep to the right side, and they pick him off again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers have it once again after yet another interception. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes.
Number 6, Baker.
Offense up to the line fast.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Real. 20 it right, point it right. Watch out!
Baker throwing again. That one's incomplete over the middle.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Run.
Running right, it's Irving. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Not the position we normally see him lined up in, Brock, but showing that he can be a pretty good H-back, too, by getting that one to the end zone.
Yeah, and I must say, pretty good job by the offensive staff of moving these chess pieces around. That's so critical down in the red zone. Move your pieces around to a favorable position, and you might just get checkmate.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Brings it in at the 12. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Point it right. Pistol. Up, jump. Hurry.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
King, right, 180.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. To get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that hell of a reminder. Now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
319.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They'll run with Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
49. Steelers 28. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He finds Evans, left side. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Mike Evans with a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Steelers 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Hey, 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Slip it down.
Rodgers will look to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
319. Jump out. Look again.
To throw is Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here we go with Johnson. 1st down and more past the 40. And he has this all the way down at the 29-yard line. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. 319.
From the shotgun, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second and 6 now. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.